Hey everyone, welcome to Illegal Alien Racing. This is a rental kart league final at Dallas Karting Complex. I am starting in 12th position. I've got in-kart audio and of course post-race narration.
He was like, screw it. I'm just gonna push.
That's so bad.
Such a bad start. Oh god, I'm on the outside of two boys. Am I nervous? Yep, I got hit. My car did not turn.
Justin, you're right in front of me.
Oh, nice. God, look at that Kart 9. Oh god, they're gonna die. Oh, this guy's not.
Right behind you, Justin. Let's go. Stay inside.
Yeah, I'm trying to get
inside.
Yeah, here we go.
Inside. Right behind you, Justin. Exit wide. Exit wide. There you go. Right behind you. Right behind you. Don't hit the fucking brakes there. Just let off the gas.
I just thought, whoa, he's dead.
Is that Scott?
I don't know. Oh god, he's going the wrong way. You see that?
Yeah.
This is a view from Kart Rage's cam. And just a few laps later is involved in a different incident. Definitely a tough night for Kart Rage.
That'll be good. Go
Hey. Line up. Right behind you. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Can he hit me again?
No, I'm too far away.
Let's say single file through here.
Okay, nobody behind me.
We'll get around these guys. Watch, don't mess up. Oh, I actually did okay there. Guys,
I might have to go around you, dude. Look inside, look inside.
Oh no, they're gonna come in on me.
Faster than you, Justin.
Thanks, bro.
Sorry.
Oh, that's all good. Oh yeah, dude, I can't keep up with you.
Alright, so I'm going to try to push 6 past number 32, who is Joe, who was the winner of the pre-final race. And I think he's either third, maybe even second in points overall. So I'm going to keep it wound up through here and get around him. He drew a tough kart for the final, so he struggled with that kart throughout the final and just kind of went backwards in the pack. I've been there. It's a tough night when that happens. I'm going to follow 6 through here, study his lines, and see if I can find a place on the track where I can overtake him and try to work my way up to the person in front of him. Take a look inside. It's not there. Let's just settle in. Stay glued to his bumper, and right here you kind of have to be careful. If you kind of push someone through this corner and they happen to brake or something, you can really push them into the barriers there on the left and cause a bad accident. So you've got to be careful there. Just driving pretty consistent lines overall. There's some spots here and there. Right there, almost getting to the back of him and could have spun him out. But he's pretty consistent overall. As I say that, he takes a wide turn, but overall it was his first lap. It's like, okay, you know, I think I can pass him, but definitely gonna have to work for it. I'll just settle in behind him again, starting lap 4 here. We're slowly starting to catch the person in front of him, so maybe we can work together and get around that driver as well. So I want to have a look on the exit of turn 10, which is 4 more corners. I have to get really close and get a good exit through here. Right there, I just know I don't have it, so let me just stay in behind him. Now we've caught the guy in front, number 9 in the yellow helmet, or bright green helmet, whatever you want to call it.
Guys are, number 9's gonna hold us up, Oscar.
Yeah.
If we do it right, we might be able to get around both of them. I'm getting closer to you. If I can, I'll push.
Okay.
Do it, guys, do it! How's the air up there, champ?
I'm gonna try this guy in 5.
Oh, crap. Derek's coming. He's in Kart 1.
So Justin and I are talking there, trying to work together, make some plans, and then 6 gets around 9. 9 just slots right in there. Does a good job getting right back in line. I'm gonna have a look to the inside again. Not there. Let's just settle in. So at this point, it's like, well, you know, I know it's not going to be easy, but to make these passes, so I'm gonna definitely have to work and set these things up. Try to get them to stick. Right there you see Derek taking a look to the inside, and we're going to talk a lot about Derek here as a teaching opportunity for those of you that are new to karting or want to get into karting. Derek is, I believe, a motocross racer that's starting to get into karting, and I think this is his second race. Super nice guy, and he's already kind of adapted pretty well to the karts, and it's pretty fast. The thing I want to kind of talk about, though, is just because you can drive a fast kart, you have to know how to race it. So right here, here's an example. Derek's looking to the inside of me and doesn't slide up the track, which is great. Stays down low. I give him the thumbs up there. I'm going to get right in front of him, and I'm going to tap my helmet and ask him to push me to work together.
Yeah, right.
See if he follows.
Like he's going to push you.
Let's see.
Nope. Oh, he's on the outside of you.
Don't do it.
Oh, God, he's slowing me down. Came back on and hit the brake.
So right there, I tapped the back of my helmet, and I asked for a push from Derek. Let's work together. Derek's in a little bit of a faster kart than we are, so he definitely has an advantage there, and he's good enough to be able to if he gets around us, to drive away from us. The point is, though, when you're in this situation where you do have a faster kart, it's really important to set up your passes, because you want to go 1 for 1 on your pass attempts, maybe 1 for 2. You don't want to go 1 for 5, 1 for 6. You want to try it, make it stick. Every time you try and you fail, all you did was slow yourself down. Here's Justin telling me information I know.
There he is. He's outside again.
I'm aware of that, Justin.
Justin with the spot on in-race commentary there. Thank you so much. So I've got my hands full here. I am behind 2 pretty fast drivers, and Derek, who's wanting to get around us and doesn't want to wait to do it. And then Justin's hanging out behind him. All right, now he's going to have a look here. Starts to make the pass. I choose wrong right there, and I kind of expose the inside. I should have just hung out behind 6 there. Luckily, Derek wasn't there, but 6 comes right back. And I got to make a decision on who to try to push here, because I want them to try to race each other as much as possible to slow each other down.
Holy crap, it's only halfway. Oscar's in a bad spot. He's sandwiched.
I'm gonna stay inside. Here we go.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, we're gonna work with you, maybe. Nice.
There you go. I'll take that.
There you go. That was good.
All right, so finally Derek worked with me, and we get past 9. Right there, I'm trying to say, hey, go ahead of me. He's got a faster kart, but I wasn't going to let off the gas. He just had a bad exit, so he settled right back in behind me. But right there, you saw him just elect to push me, and we both got around a driver together. Now, you know, he can, so you pick them off one by one and then you pick off the last guy. So it's what, in my opinion, what Derek should be doing. So work with me. Like I said in the last video, if you know someone on track, you tend to team up together against other people because you know them and you're comfortable with them maybe in their driving style, you know kind of their tendencies a little bit. So he should try to work with me here and get past 6, and then once he gets past 6, all he has to worry about is me. That's what I would do if I were in Derek's spot right here, and let's see what he does. You see 6 take a defensive line there. He shouldn't move back up the track, but he does. Now Derek's on my outside, which is a really bad place to be. That was a poor decision on his part to try to pass me out there. He kind of gets hung out there, goes underneath, and now we're looking at 3 wide, but I've got the inside line here. And now I got my spot, retained my spot, and look backwards, and Derek has now been passed by number 9, so he lost his spot in that exchange by trying to go to the outside. He should have just followed me in past that in through turn 1, but you saw what the impatience did. It slowed him down. He lost a spot. So what I would do in his situation, I'd pick a spot on the track, maybe the end of the straightaway, try to set me up to get a good run and maybe even clear me because his car's pretty fast, or try to pass me like in one of the other 2 turns that are good passing areas. Kind of fully commit through there to pass me versus like an opportunistic, you know, time like, oh, I'm just going to go inside of you, like right there. He goes inside of me again because it's open. I'm trying to tell him, dude, line up. Let's see what happens here. Still to the outside. I may fight, stick my nose in there, and I just elect to let him go because I don't want to keep racing him and let number 6 drive away. I think that Derek is eventually going to pass me. Eventually maybe in 2 more laps, and by then 6 may be too far out in front to catch. So let's just I'll just work with Derek now and try to pass number 6. You see number 6 on the straightaway taking these defensive lines. The rule is once you move from your line on the straightaway or any turn or any part of the track really, well mainly the straightaway, you're not supposed to deviate from that. So if you go down to the bottom, you can't come back up to the top. Like you get one move, you got to maintain your line entering that next turn. So we'll see what number 6 does here if he tries to kind of block. We kind of all do it anyways. They don't ever penalize us for it, but it is a rule.
He needs to be patient.
And it's so annoying. You guys just kind of leave me on the straight.
No. Dive bomb.
Oh, might work out for you.
Dive bomb, dude. That's a
dude,
penalty right there.
3 wide.
That's a penalty.
Oh shit, someone hit the tires really bad. In the apex.
Whoa!
Oh! Now I see what you're talking about.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, Chance.
Alright, so yeah, you saw number 6 take a defensive line there, and I think Derek did technically dive bomb him, which means kind of jumping in the last second. If your cart's not halfway up someone's cart when you're starting to turn, it's your job to back out and avoid the accident. It's their corner. Doesn't mean you have to like completely slow down, but you need to avoid the accident there. These are rental carts, so a little bit more forgiving than regular carts if you go side by side. All right, we're going to the last lap. I take a defensive line here. Let's see if I can get in, and I kind of do the same thing. Take the defensive line and skate up. They don't really penalize you here at Dallas Karting Complex, even though it is a penalty. So we all kind of do it. Me too. Guilty as anyone. So I got my hands full. I got someone trying to pass me. That's pretty aggressive, but cleanly aggressive. And I've tried the whole race to get around 6. Just can't do it. Let's see if I can. I'm going to have probably 1 or 2 more shots here to do it. I want to take a look here. It's not there. Got a little bit of a run here. All right, here we go. All right, right here I decide I'm going to go for it right there. Take a look to the inside, and thankfully he didn't turn down on me and spin out. That'd have been my fault. Keep it clean. I'm going to try one more time through here, and yeah, just don't have it. So now my focus is on the person behind me. Got to keep him behind me and secure my 7th position. He's going to take a look. I'm going to make him go the long way. Looks to the inside and doesn't have it. And that was the race. So hopefully you learned something from this race as far as, you know, being patient. You can see from Derek's example how, you know, you're faster than the pack, but you held yourself up. You can see how far ahead of us he was. You kind of held yourself up because you didn't go 1 for 1 or 1 for 2 on your pass attempts. You kind of just went for it anytime anything opened up and just really slowed yourself down. But definitely I think Derek's going to figure that out and be one of the top guys out here racing against us. So as always, thank you for watching the videos. Drop a comment below, let me know what you think about the race, and I will see you on the next one. Y'all take it easy.